Howdy friends, how are you doing? In this video tutorial, we will take a look at how to install Parrot OS Linux distro in your VirtualBox VMware and how to run it in full screen and how to set up share folders. It is a complete step-to-step guide, so watch the complete video and I'm sure you will not run into any errors. So let's start. The first thing you do is open Google Chrome or any other browser and search download VirtualBox. Open the very first link. If you are on Windows host or Mac OS, then you can click Mac for OS X host, and if you're on Windows, click on Windows host. I am right on Windows, so I will click on Windows, and it will take time to download. Now, to get the best out of the VirtualBox, we will also download the VirtualBox extension pack, which is hardly of 10 megabytes. So once these are completed, we will carry on the further process. So as you can see guys, both are downloaded. Now first click on VirtualBox and click on the basic flow, just next and install. So yeah, it is installed. Click on finish. Now click on the VirtualBox icon and click on file. Go to preferences. Here click extensions. As you can see, the VirtualBox VM extension is already here. So for demonstration purpose, I will remove the package. Remove. And now what you have to do here is click extensions and click on this add new package. Now click on the package you just downloaded. Open it and click install. Now it says it is installed successfully. Click on OK and OK. Now what you have to do is go to Google Chrome again and click on new tab icon. Now you have to search here download Parrot OS. Okay, go to the first link. So here you can see there are basically 3 editions. Discard the last one, and we've got 2 editions. Now if you have a potato PC, like you have no heavy specs, like if you have 4 gigabytes of RAM, i3 processor, you can go with the basic one, which is the home edition. But for expert purpose, like for special purpose like the pen testing and for advanced security, I'll prefer you guys go with the security edition and choose mate edition, because it is Windows like, so you will never uh, be alienated with the OS. So click on the server and click on download now. So basically guys, I have already downloaded the file, so I will cancel it. Now I will close it and click on new virtual machine. Now here name your machine based on your preferences. Okay, here you can choose the destination path of your virtual machine. I will leave it as default. Now click on type and choose Linux and click version of Debian 64-bit. Next. Okay, so it is giving me error since I have already installed the file and I forgot to remove the packages. So let me quickly remove it. I will go to Windows, here users, and I will go to VMs. So as you can see, I have already downloaded and installed the Linux before this distro before, and I will delete it. Now it will not show any error, hopefully. Yeah. Now here you have to allocate the memory. So if you run a 4 gigabyte PC, 4 gigabyte RAM on a PC, then you have to allocate a minimum of 2 gigabytes. But since I have 8, so I will give it half, which is which is exactly 4096. Now click on next and create a virtual hard disk. Now create, click on the middle option, click next, and here give it dynamically allocated size. So give it at a minimum of I say 20 gigabytes. Okay, so as you can see, our setup is finished. Now click on settings. Here you have to click on advanced, go with bidirectional, and drag and drop again with bidirectional. If you copy my settings, I bet you will not run into any error. Click on system, processor, and give it half. In my case it is 4, and yeah. Now in video memory, give it a complete of 128 and enable 3D acceleration. Now leave it storage as it is, audio as it is, network, which is the main part. Click on bridge adapter, advanced. Now here in the promiscuous mode, give the permission allow all. So serial ports, USB, share. We will share, set up the shared folders later on in the part of the video. Now click OK and click on start. Now click on the add icon and choose the security file which we just downloaded from Parrot website. Click open and click choose. Now hit start button and it will start the process. So I will require your patience, friends, because it is a time consuming process, because we are installing another computer in a computer. So you get the feel, right? Now click on try and install, click enter. So dear friends, this is the first look of the Parrot OS. You can see how beautiful it is. Now I'll quickly give you a brief introduction about Parrot OS. So Parrot OS is a Linux based operating system which comes handy with pre-installed features like Nmap and Metasploit framework, in which you can exploit the network and the vulnerability of the systems. So uh, if you ask me which one you choose between Kali Linux and Parrot OS, I will definitely say yes with Parrot OS, since it consumes a way less memory than Kali Linux and it gives the expected output much faster. So this is the introduction. You can just and enter on Google and type uh, advantages of Parrot OS, and you can get the necessary information from there. Now click on this install Parrot. Click on American English. Next, here choose your time zone, region, sorry, first Asia and then zone. So Kolkata if you are in India, okay. And here don't click on India because it will convert that into Hindi language. So click English US and default. Next. Now click on this erase disk, no swap, okay, and click next. Here you can give your name to the machine. So I will give it, okay. So give it a password and click next. Click install. Now friends, it will take a lot of time, so don't panic if it got stuck anywhere. You just have to repeat all the processes I told you before. I was stuck 2 times before installing this, so keep in that mind, okay. So you can see guys, this Parrot OS is successfully installed. Now click on done. Click enter. So enter your password and boom, the Parrot OS is completely installed in your computer. Now I will show you guys two commands. The first command gives you access to the shared folders, and the second command gives you full screen mode. So let's discuss these commands one by one. So let us first discuss about shared folders. In order to create a shared folders, you have to click on devices, share folders, and share folder settings. Here click on machine folders and click on add new share folder. Now before giving the path to the share folder, we will first create a share folder in a wherever directory you want to create. So let's say I want to create on the desktop. Let me first delete it because it was already created. So I will create on new folder, and let's say I want to name it p files. Done. Now you have to cross it, cross it, cross it, and close the terminal too. First go to this shutdown device, because shared folders are not created from this. You have to go to settings, click on here, and then here, because I first created the share folder from that setting, and it didn't run. So click on here and give the path of the folder, click other, and give the path where you created the folder. So in my case, I created on this desktop. I will double click and select this folder, p files. Now click on auto mount and just click OK. So in this way, you can create multiple folders, but one is enough. Now click on start. It takes time to load. Okay, here you can see the share folder, but when I open it, it says you don't have the permission necessary to view the contents. That means what I have to do is I have to grant it permission. So for that, open the terminal and type here sudo add user. Now here, after the user, uh, give the terminal your name. So in my case, it is this Parrot user. Okay, so I will type PARROT user. Okay, now type VBox SF. Now click enter, give it the password. Okay, I think I have put wrong password. So again, it says command not found. Wait, click exit. Now, so friends, click on terminal once again after exiting. So I remember the command was this as follows: sudo add user. There was no space between add and user. Now enter your name and click VBox SF. Okay, now give it your password and boom, you are done. You are successfully added as a user. Now you have to restart. But wait. Let let's finish the next process in the same way and restart just once. Otherwise, we have to restart twice. So in order to run this uh, Parrot OS in full screen, as you can see, when I click on full screen from this view, I can get this. So basically, in my case, it is working, but in your case, it may not work, and for that, you have to click on terminal. Sorry. Before this process, go to this Parrot and click on first go to input, view, devices, devices, and insert guest addition CD image. Okay, so once it is done, it will show here. So it is showing. Double click on it, click on Control A, it will select all the files. Now click Control plus C, This will copy all the files. Go to downloads directory and click Control V. This will paste all the files in this way. Now click close and go to terminal. Now you have to type cd the directory where you paste those files. So in my case it is downloads. Now click enter. Now click ls, list all the files. Now you have to run this file. As you can see, this VBox Linux edition.run. Okay, so to run it, there is a command called chmod. Click chmod +x. Now give the name of the file, VBox Linux editions.run. Friends, as you can see, this is case sensitive, so I have to do it once again because I typed the wrong value. The capital V was there and I typed small lowercase v. Linux editions. Okay, there was still a mistake. .run. Okay, this is done. Now there is another command, sudo /, and again you have to give that name, Linux editions.run. Okay, now give the password. Okay, again. Now it will look out for the modules and all the files necessary. So click on yes, bye, and it will copy the modules, the necessary files from the internet. So why this OS is running full screen in my case? Since I have already done this process before. So in your case, if you are new, you have to do exactly as I told you. Okay, there is no shortcut method. So if when it starts finishing the values, we will restart it again, and then it will run successfully. Okay, done. Now click on exit. Click on this menu button and choose power. Now click restart. Wait for it to start. Okay, give the password, and now click on this folder. As you can see, this is successfully running now, as I told you before. And now click on this view and full screen. Everything is working perfectly. So if you are stuck with some of the processes, you can write to me and I'll show you how to handle and fix it. Now I will close this full screen. So guys, this was all. Thanks for watching the video. I see you in the next video.